Good morning. Good morning. We're level 9 on the Orc Warrior. Let's see. Hopefully my internet will stay connected today. But that's what today is for. We'll test out the internet connection with the stream and everything. Hopefully we have no mishaps, no drowning deaths, no combat deaths due to DC anyway. What quest were we on? It's time to head down to the island now, I think. I got all this cloth though. I gotta take care of that. Make some bandages first. Get some stuff taken care of in the morning. I know Cargo's is streaming right now. He's on his level 9 druid. I'm level 9. Maybe I can get... Maybe if I level up and he decides to do a dungeon, maybe I can do a dungeon with him. Maybe I could tank for it. Maybe I could tank for it or something. Like RFC or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if he lets me. Or if he even wants to. We're gonna head down to this island and get a bunch of these quests done. It's almost cutting the top of my head off. Can I tilt the camera a little bit? I don't know, we'll try that. We'll try that today. Tilt it up just a little bit. Head down to these islands with Zalazin. What level am I? I'm level 9. Okay. Okay. So I forgot to pick up herbalism and alchemy still. Let's see if I can remember now that I've had time to sleep. Heading down here into Senjin village to pick that stuff up. Wait, I guess I'm keeping the scorpion stingers, huh? I said I wasn't gonna do that, but then I kept them out of habit. That Senjin village music. Okay, where are these trainers at? I got herbalism up here.
Get the voodoo. Won't be
I'll find it. Oh, cargo's done. Level 9 druid.
Spirits be with you, man.
Druids are hard. Druids are hard in the beginning. And a lot of people are saying, like, even after you get your bear form, or like if you can make it to your bear form and get it, then you really like get going. But I've found even then, it's unless you get a little higher, like I don't think they really get going until like level 22.
Bye bye now.
Cat form plus shred. Not just level 20 with cat form, but cat form plus shred. Like, for me, that's when I can start feeling safe, you know? I don't feel safe before that on a druid. And I've played a couple druids. I wonder if he's gonna if he's gonna play Horde again today, or if he's going to Alliance, but I'm not here to follow cargoes around, but it was nice to see him for a second there, just cause in guild, because it's his YouTube channel that did inspire me to start playing. So like I said, he doesn't know that yet or anything, but I didn't even hear about cargoes until Classic WoW already came out, and I was just looking on YouTube for like guides on like where to spend my talent points and stuff for my other characters. I didn't even know about hardcore mode at first or anything like that, and he seems to be the forerunner on having all these guides out. Like, that's just the results I kept getting back from YouTube. Like, kept linking me to all his videos, and they were good videos. He put a lot of work into those, I think. I mean, he used a lot of resources, but you know, a lot of people to help him with all the finer details and whatnot. But you know, if you've got connections, and then use them, you know. I don't blame him at all. In fact, I mean, that was really good. I think that was really good for his channel. Those videos, those tutorials. And then I never really watched streamers before, and I never really streamed myself. I just didn't, just for many years now. My brother's been streaming for like 6 years. I just never got it. Like, I always thought, like, why would you watch somebody play games? Why wouldn't you just play games yourself? If you like a game, just play it yourself. Just play it. Like, don't watch somebody else play it. And my mindset has shifted on that. Not complete. When I can log back in here, we'll see. I'm working on it. Shows that I'm alive on the character screen. I hope I'm alive in game. Let's see. Oh, I'm alive. Oh, good. What? So, let's see. My stream is... I've been live for 12 minutes? Then I already DC'd and could have died. That's... In this case, I don't have to try to defend myself, because in this case, I didn't die. Last night, I died to drowning, and I was very upset about that. And it was because of I DC'd underwater. I didn't, you know, I wasn't in combat. I had full health before. I even had a full breath bar when I DC'd. Like, it wasn't like a close call. I wasn't like deep with the, I wasn't like deep in the water, like almost out of breath. And then, you know, it wasn't like, oh, I know I'm gonna drown. It wasn't deep water. It was just over there getting the gnomish tools off the coast here. Like, I hadn't even gotten a tool yet. Like, I just barely entered the water and I DC'd. It was the worst. So, it's all good. The ways to defend myself that I'm going to use if things happen like that is the little clock up here by the minimap. You can see, like, you can see the before and after. Like, when I log in, you can see that it's only very, very short amount of time difference between, you know, logging out and logging in. I went back and watched the video of the death yesterday, and like, you see that I'm totally alive. I enter the water, no mobs around me, full breath bar, and then the stream just cuts immediately. So like, me like logging back in the character screen, where my character was not a ghost, he was alive, and I like loaded in, and he was sitting in the graveyard. And then the other way, and the mini map clock, it just said there was just 2 minutes different. It was 11:02 p.m. or something like that when I died, or when I DC'd. And then it was 11:04 when I was logging back in. Like, it had been 2 minutes is all. And on top of that, like, other proof that I had is I ran back to my corpse. I didn't just spirit res up at the spirit reser. I ran back to my corpse so you could see on the mini map like where my corpse was, that it was exactly like where I had just DC'd. It was right there off the coast in the water. No mobs around it, nothing like that. So even watching the video back, I think it's pretty evident, you know, that I was being honest, and that was the truth of the death, you know. I didn't, and because of the timestamp and everything, you can tell I didn't have time to doctor anything. Like, I didn't have time to go fake it somehow. It was just a real honest, like, fell off, came back on 2 minutes later. So from that point on last night, I decided I'm just gonna keep the character, gonna keep it going until we get a real death, because I just want a fair death. Do I think I can make it to 60? I think I'm capable of doing that as a person. I also think it's not very likely. I think that there's definitely many obstacles in my path that's going to, you know, that could potentially kill me along the way. I don't think it's an easy task. I didn't think I was going to come on here and just, you know, blow everybody out of the water and just do it my first time around or whatever. This isn't my first time around either. Like this is like my 4th warrior. And I haven't even gotten past level 10 on any of the other ones. This one is going to do it. Unless Zalazane kills him, like, which could happen. Because I'm going to DC right when I do the Zalazane fight, but it's going to be like when I pull like 3 of them. Where like, I would definitely run and try to get out of that situation if I pull 3, because I'm definitely going to try him like one at a time. Self-fulfilling prophecy right here. I'm gonna be in some position over there in the with the trolls where I'm like carefully pulling, but somehow they bring a friend, and that one time that they bring a friend, that one time is when I'm gonna get my next disconnect, and it's gonna look in such a way that I'm gonna basically be forced to delete my character. I level 9 again without having reached level 10 on my warrior. I'm calling it right now. I'm gonna be so careful over there. I'm gonna be so careful. I'm gonna pull like one at a time. I'm gonna be very, very conscientious about my hit points. I've got my sticky glues here. I've got my health potions. I'm level 9. I'm 2 levels higher than... I have video evidence footage on my other of a level 7 Orc Warrior soloing him. I got really good RNG, I admit. Like, that's not easy to do, and I did still, and even then I had to use a potion and everything like that. But I'm 2 levels up from that. I feel pretty confident that I can take him out. Not with multiple pulls, because he shrinks you. He makes you weak, and he's level 10. Like, and he's, you know, he's not elite, but he's a boss. If he wasn't a boss, he wouldn't be shrinking you, you know. Yeah, I just need to do the trolls at this point, and I need to get the Manicious Skull. I just realized I probably like killed too many tigers and stuff. I was already done with that. I always swim to this like this little island, and I come down to these islands and then up. I've never gone to this bigger island, even though I'm sure that it has resources. It's just not the route that I take normally. Personal preference. Nothing wrong with, like, you could go any way you want, and there's stuff on this island. You can go around the outside of this big island. Oh, these are the wake up yawns though. Like, I'm on my way to waking up. I'm not. I shouldn't be tired. Okay, you gotta get these guys one at a time. You gotta get these guys one at a time, because if you don't, I hope I muted myself in time for those coughs. Like, I think I did. And of course, like, I have no way to interrupt the heals. So what you have to do is you have to pull them back far enough. You have to know that the heal is coming. And it's just on the voodoo trolls. The hex trolls, what they're gonna do is they're gonna put a there's Zalazane. I don't think I can get him by himself right now. Even I know he pats up to here, but I think he would pull with more. I'm gonna clear out the camp a little bit more first. I'm gonna take this carefully because I can DC at any time. My internet is like that. These guys will throw immolate on me. I have no interrupts. There's nothing I can do other than fight them. But the hex trolls, I believe they will not heal themselves. He'll run when he gets low. He'll bring friends. He'll call for help. He'll throw, you know, he'll nuke me. He's a hexed. I gotta be 80% health or more to be confident about the fight. And even then, I want to be. I kind of feel like checking on Cargo's this channel. I just want to see if he, like, I bet he rolled an alliance now. I bet he's still playing. Like, there's no way he's not playing still. He dies at level 9. No, he had to. He had to re-roll, or he has to play on one of his other characters that's still alive. Like, he's got to, right? My goal is to get one of these guys, and body pulling like that is really tricky. Can very easily get. Oh, somebody else is pulling. They're going for Zalazane. Ew. Hardcore challenge. I'm not allowed to like. So normally, like, somebody would coming in, and I would totally like ask them to group for Zalazane. Can't do that on the hardcore challenge. So what's gonna happen now is they're probably gonna tag him before I get a chance to. He might invite me, you know, so he can get the tag. But I'm not allowed to because of the hardcore challenge. I said I wish I could join to share the tag, but it's hardcore challenge, not allowed to group up. And then I'm gonna be like a jerk here because I'm gonna like pull a tag on him. Except the guy's gonna shoot him before I get a chance, or I'll get him. See, he parried. The guy can just shoot him, and okay, I got the tag. I feel so bad because the hardcore challenge like says I have to not group, and now I'm making this hunter wait on a Zalazane tag. It's either that or be so nice that I skip, that I let him get the tag and I'm just sitting around waiting. So either way it sucks. Like, I feel like I was here first. I was pulling these guys out, and then I saw him shoot one in, you know. I feel like overall I was there first, so I deserve the tag. But I explained to him. He invited me to the group. I declined it. I explained to him what I was doing, so, and why I didn't accept the group invite. It still feels a little scummy in that situation where you're killing a target that has a long respawn time. It feels a little bit scummy. Like, I guess he didn't say anything, he didn't yell at me, nothing like that. He took it in stride, and he's running around getting his other kills, because for that quest you still need to kill 8 of each type of the other trolls. Yeah, like, I know he wants to pull that. Like, I was gonna run up and pull it, but I'm back. I'm feeling like being nice. Plus, I needed to regen my health a little bit. Yeah, like, I still need the voodoos and everything. So I'm taking this carefully, but IDC, I could be dead. And it's not a. And with my internet, this is now the 3rd day of having my internet. It's the beginning of the 3rd day of having my brand new internet. Fast internet, great internet, it's fine. But I know that it's prone to like flicker DC, like disconnect me and reconnect me. See, and I'm getting low health now. So I DC now and I die, then it's a delete. Even though I've got, I've got the health potion, I got the sticky glue. Like, if I can actively play, I would just like that fair shot, like of being able to. See, I'm full health right now. But see, it's been about a half hour since my last DC. I could go another half hour before I DC. I could go another 2 to 3 hours before I DC. Because from what I've noticed, I mean, it just happens randomly, really. It's not a question of if I DC. It's a question of when and what position am I going to be in the game. Like this guy did some work on me. 38%. I was full life. 38%. I'm gonna eat a cactus apple surprise. Get a little stamina and spirit boost for 15 minutes. Probably should have done that before I did Zalazine anyway. I mean, I never wait on this island like this long. This island itself is gonna take me to. Here, I'm sitting down a little bit. I'm gonna move the webcam down a little bit. I'm gonna hit level 10 by doing this. Pan in my camera, you know, make sure we're not gonna pull anything extra. It depends on like what direction this thing runs when it gets low, but when it gets like 30%, I usually like to throw a hamstring on him. It keeps him slowed. Gives me the time I need. I try to be, you know, conscientious of when I cough. Like I have a little bit of a cough right now. I don't want to cough into stream. Like that's not cool, right? If I do, I apologize. I'm really trying to like mute myself every time it happens. Okay, what's going on over here? I'm 100% health. I'm not going in that building. That building is death. This is a little outskirt one. I think I can, like, there's a pat patrol that comes around here. When I say pat, I mean patrol. Most people know that though. Sometimes I call him Patricia because, you know, pat is pat for short. What if it's like a female humanoid mob? I usually call her Patricia. Oh, it's Patricia's coming around the corner. Makes absolute no sense, but it helps me. Somebody frowned because they got these Chief Brigadier bracers, which look pretty good to me, so I don't know why you're frowning about that. It's a druid that linked it, and druids can't use mail, so maybe that's the reason he's frowning? I don't know. Right, you could find like a really good item, but you're not allowed to auction house, so... That's not like one of the really good items that I was thinking of, but like... See right here. Oh, I pulled an extra, but I was at the tail end of my other fight. I've got enough hit points that if I pop a health potion, like, I'll be fine, and it's not a healing one, it's a hexed one, you know. But at the same time, if I DC'd there and came back dead, I would have come back dead, because I hadn't like turned my auto attack on yet, I hadn't like faced him. But that's not a real test, because when I was actively connected, I took him out just fine. But that's why combat death on a DC is a lot more of a close call, a lot more sketchy of trying to get that passable to keep like playing your character. That's a lot more sketchy than that drowning death, which I think was very, very obvious that I get to keep playing my character, but any sort of combat DC, like it would have to happen like right when I charge and I'm at full health and I'm healthy and I'm just pulling one mob, like, and then I'd have to DC right then and come back dead to be able to keep playing. If you're already in the fight, and things are going about 50-50 for you, like it's just general rule, like it, you gotta delete. You gotta delete at that point. Did I finish? Zaladin is complete. I'm done. Heading to Senjin Village and then Hearthstone back up to Razor Hill, which I did bind at. These quest turn-ins I'm gonna hit level is gonna get me to level 10. I'm just gonna mute my mic while I run back up here because there's nothing nothing interesting. I'm not really saying anything, and while I run back here, I'm just kind of checking to see if Cargo's like is playing Alliance right now. I'm just curious, but I'll be unmuted in just a sec.
What class was the first hit 60?
Looks to me like he was back on a Taran Druid. Did he get in the guild again? He didn't get in the guild again. I could invite him. I could invite him. I don't know if he considers that like a spam invites if I like invited him to the guild. Or if like he's avoiding it or if he wants to be in the guild, I don't know. I feel like somebody would have already invited him by now. He's level 5 again already, like he's not in the guild. I'll throw him an invite. He may accept or decline it. Should I throw him the invite? Distract him during his stream, get him killed because it pops up. I don't think something like that would get him killed though. He's careful. I don't know. I'm not even watching the stream anymore. I just checked who he's playing. I'll try it. He may or may not join it. He did join it. He joined it. Welcome back. I don't know if he's one to really type in guild chat or anything like that, but he's got a lot going on with his stream and everything. He's probably too busy too. I don't even blame him.
Who you be?
Faintly glowing skull. Steals 75 to 125 life from the enemy target. That's a good one. We're supposed to save that and use it on, like, Fizzle. Oh, Fizzle, that fight. That's scary. Oh, excuse me, I'm stretching. I'm taking a posture check right now. I need to I need to sit up or do something. I don't know. This game mode is
How
so
you
fun.
doing, man?
I'm level
Bye-bye
10 on my warrior. Only 50 to go.
Hello, man.
I want to go to Undercity and learn swords. I don't get a bonus to swords as an orc, but of 7.1 instead of 4.3, and that's self-found. Like I'm allowed to use that. That would be like me going to the auction house and like looking for a little upgrade and buying it. Except it's not, because I found that thing, so I'm allowed to use it. And because I'm allowed to use it, I want to use it. Or I want to use the shield, but I need a good one-hander to go with it, and I don't have a good one-hander. So I'm thinking training Sword of the Monkey. I'm thinking about it. I was supposed to hearth after I finished Senjin Village. Especially before we try, like, Fizzle's Claw and everything, like... I want to give myself the best chance at survival. And to do that, I gotta use the best weapons at my disposal. I've gotta, I gotta use what I find.
What are you looking for?
I don't want that stuff. I may keep the shield, even if I go two-hander. For reasons. What reasons could I possibly have? Well, eventually you get shield bash. You need to have a shield equipped to be able to use it and interrupt people, And if I'm going two-hander, I can't do that unless I actually have a shield in my bag to switch to. So it's a good idea to like keep one on hand. First aid, I need 40 first aid. Okay, I've got 42. To learn the next bandage, which I will. We can make 6 of them right now. And I need 50 skill, which I won't. I'll be a couple points short to learn the next first aid. But what we can do... I can't see my other bandages in here because I'm blind. There they are. Let's override those ones, and we'll sell those ones in. We'll be using the heavy linen from here on out. They're gonna give me 114 health, up from 66. And of course we're gonna get our... He wants to send us over here. Yeah, okay. We got a level 10 quest. Excuse me, I've got like something in my throat. Phlegm or something, I don't know. It's gross. Rend and Blood Rage.
For the Horde.
So Rend rank 2 automatically updates. And I'll have to pull that one down. Blood Rage. Blood Rage is what I can use to... Like, is there any negative to Blood Rage? I know I always pop it and pop my Battle Shout, usually, is how I use it. You can use it in different ways. You can use it, get yourself a little bit of rage. One way or the other. Here's the thing, I want to learn 2-handed swords. I know for a fact if I run to Barrens right now and go to the Crossroads, I can get meats for Orgrimmar, and they'll give me the flight path automatically to Orgrimmar, and I won't have to like run to Orgrimmar on my own. Like, I want to like run up towards Orgrimmar, do the Winds of the Desert, do Lost But Not Forgotten, like do some of these quests. And then, I'll be close to Orgrimmar, so I'll feel like, why not just walk into Orgrimmar and get the flight path at that point? And if you're up there doing those, yeah, do that. But I'm level 10 already. I'm not I'm not ready to start the Barrens, but I gotta come over here for my warrior quest anyway, across this bridge. And then I'm already halfway there, so I might as well at least... I'll go safe, I'll go on the road, I might as well go to the crossroads, pick up meats for Orgrimmar, fly back to Orgrimmar. That gets me the flight path in the Barrens, and it gets me the flight path in Orgrimmar. Once I fly to Orgrimmar, I'll go on the Zeppelin, I'll go over to Undercity, I'll learn the two-handed swords because I have 10 silver right now, even after training. I mean, you really should like save up your silver for that next like weapon upgrade. But for me, that is my next weapon upgrade. At least right now. Probably get something better here at like level 11 or 12, but for now, like that's good. Oh, I know. Okay, so if I do the warrior quest line, I remember it's gonna send me up here to these to like Fizzle's Claw area because I'll be having to kill the Thunder Kodos. And I'll just do Thunder Kodos for my warrior quest and Fizzle's Claw at the same time. And then I know that he sends me to like this guy at the top of the hill in the Barrens, at the top of the hill where the bristlebacks are, where you do disruption. The disruption ends and supplies for the crossroads. And up top of that hill, you get another warrior quest, and he has you get a little box that's down just in the easy Quillbore area. Stolen silver or something. It might not be stolen silver. That's probably something separate. But you get something out of this box, and you take it back to him. And he gives you like a one-handed weapon, which I can use. I can use that. It's a one-handed axe. I can use that with my with this shield. And then I'll also have this sword as like a, you know, to use in other situations. But at that point, I can swap back and forth. So I'm already planning. I'm already thinking about this in my mind. Not for speedrunning purposes or anything like that, but why is Veteran Uzek over down there? That doesn't... Is he really? I thought I just talked to the guy I needed. I thought he was going to send me up to here. But we'll go learn the two-handed swords in Undercity and get this good weapon put on before we even attempt the like warrior quest. It's going to drag things out for us in terms of time, but I'm not doing a speed run right now. This isn't the contest right now. I really wish I knew when the next event was. I really want to ask him, but he's a big streamer. I don't want to. I want to ask him, but I don't want to ask him, you know? I don't want to interrupt his day. What would be the best way to ask him? Go onto his stream and ask him through his stream chat? That thing's getting so flooded, I don't know if he's even reading all of that. He does sometimes. Like, I feel like he's always like answering questions and stuff like that, so I don't think he'd have a problem answering the question. It's one of those situations where like I'm sure he's already announced it like 100 times, like when the next event is. Like I feel like they've already said when it is, but I have no idea. Like I don't know when it is. I watched the first event and I want in on the next one. Like I'm sure they're gonna wait for like a weekend. They want to get as much participation as they can from people. You know what I mean? It just pains me not to know. Like, are they doing it this weekend? Like this Saturday here in like a few days? So I'm already at 3 hours, 15 minutes played on this character. Like, how high can this character really go by, you know, a 10-hour time frame? I'm curious because of how like slow I'm taking this guy. I do want to compare his time at 10 hours played to the warrior that won on the first event, and just compare times by 10 hours versus like what level I am. Because if I'm in the ballpark and I'm going this slow, then I feel like I have a real shot when the time comes. When I'm actually speed racing it. Except the speed racing is more dangerous because that, you know, then you can die. And if you die, then obviously you're not winning the race anyway. So, I'm definitely not going to hit level 23 in 10 hours. But I'm at 3 hours and 15 minutes right now. Played. 10 minutes of that, I was setting my stream up. I was getting screenshots with this guy for my stream channel. His transmog looks pretty sick right now. I might take another screenshot, update my and use it as my stream profile instead of naked orc, like orc with chainmail armor. That looks pretty cool. I don't know if I will. I have no reason not to at least take a photo of it, and then I can decide later. Alright. New profile picture. Orc with the chainmail. Let's capture the screenshots there. One with the axe out. See, my other one I like it because I've got the axe out and I'm kind of like looking up. And there's something in there's like the moon up in the background. I like that. This one, I don't know. I'm not gonna spend too much time on it right now, but I got a couple screenshots to choose from.
What do you need?
At this point. Do I bind here? No. Yeah, I mean over Razor Hill.
Walk with the Earth Mother.
I mean you bind in Orgrimmar, which I haven't been to Orgrimmar yet, but I'm gonna change that when I go to the Flight Master. And we'll pick up all these quests. I've got 6 out of 20 quests. I've got plenty of room for all these, so we'll pick them up while we're here. And
I've been expecting you. Who you be?
I'm glad Cargo's is bouncing back. And oh, I need 10 silver to learn training. Or I could buy 2 bags. 5 silver a piece. I'd be down to 2 silver. But I'd have bags. Oh goodness, the choices we make. The choices we make, man.
What can I do?
They matter. In this case, I'm going for survival over quality of life. I really want to survive.
What is it?
I'm not even done in Durotar. That's the thing. We still got the harpies to do.
What do you need?
I really want to skip. There's probably not a quest up here right now, like there usually is, but there's probably not yet. Yeah, not high enough level yet. I need to not risk like jumping off of stuff like as much. Like I just jumped off that. I do it all the time, but in some cases you die. So I mean, a lot of times I survive and whatnot. That's fine, but it's hardcore. Like, do you risk it? This at least allows me to fly to Orgrimmar. I've got the 10 silver I need. It's gonna take all my money, but we can head over to Undercity and learn these two-handed swords. I don't know, like maybe I should put more research into my weapon progression. I should know like what comes after the large axe normally, because you can't bank on getting a training sword of the monkey every time that you're playing. I'm gonna use it this time because I got it, yeah. But truth be told, I don't know my next weapon progression. Like, normally I'd go from large axe. Like, okay, so I mean, I kind of do. I would do the warrior quest, then the follow-up warrior quest for the one-handed axe that's green, and I'd pair it with this shield. But you're not guaranteed to always have this shield either. You know. But I would use that one-handed axe next after this large axe and pair it with whatever shield I had, even if it's a gray shield. Like, that would normally be my next weapon. And I'm still going to have those as an option, but this way I'll at least have this as an option as well. And the spec that I'm going to go dictates that I use axes. Yeah, improved rend for sure. Dictates that I use axes, and but that doesn't matter until a little bit later. It does matter now because of the orc racial ability that we have. Axe specialization. Oh. I'm just a person that yawns like all the time. I'm just always tired. I swear I got plenty of sleep, but I'm always tired. Like, okay, I always do this jump and I usually survive it. Okay.
Speak, friend. Strength and honor. For the Horde.
Make this in your home
Mogra.
or stay at the crossroads. I don't know.
Farewell.
I wish I knew. Bestilith took me down. Be back soon. I think Bestilith is the spider in Stone Talon Mountains, isn't it? Oh man. Level 22 Warlock just went down. Yikes. We've got a level 44 rogue. Who's the highest level offline in the guild? Like, what is the highest level on hardcore on horde side? I don't know how Alliance does, but they might have a 60 by now. I haven't heard of any 60s yet, and I've been trying to keep up and follow with this, but they might have a 60 right now. So right now we've got a rogue on, his name is Hardness. Level 44 rogue. He could die anytime. Like, if you make it to 44, you're a pretty safe player, I think. I think if you make it to level 40, there's still plenty of chances to die before 60, for sure. But I think you've proven yourself, by level 40, you've proven yourself to be a, safe player at least. Oh, I hear my kid. I'm waiting for Zeppelin anyway. Just give me a second. I gotta go grab a drink too. What's going on? I'm back. I didn't DC either. So, what's going on? Man, this makes for some great YouTube content, doesn't it? Waiting for a Zeppelin? I should title the video, Waiting for a Zeppelin. I don't know. I had to get some caffeine. I had to do it. Did I like miss the Zeppelin when I was AFK? I don't think I was gone that long. Here it comes. I think we started at level 9. We're level 10 now. Like, I'm doing some housekeeping right now. Going to learn two-handed swords. This is not usually in my in my plans. However, I'm using oh, the sword is so much slower than the large axe though. I didn't realize that. It's so much slower. 3.5 between swings and the axe is 2.8. Ooh. Do I really want to use it? It's supposed to slap though. It's got 7.1 damage per second. 1 agility. 2 stamina. It's got stats. That's another 20 hit points at least. I don't know. Get myself killed falling off the Zeppelin, you know what I mean? When we like enter Fall Glades, I'll just like hop off and die. That'll be the end of the run. Nah, I'm not gonna risk that. I'm glad I know where my mute button is. Holy cow. Between the coughing and the yawning and... I'm so new to streaming. How do these guys keep it professional? Like, how do they not... How do you not, like, burp on stream or cough or yawn or... How do these guys do it? That's how new to streaming I am. I'm still, like, completely noob at that. I mean, I've been like muting myself, but sometimes, but I miss it on a lot of the other stuff. All right, Fall Glades. Do we hop off the side right now and die? Let's hope not. This is safe. Yeah, what do we... I want to see what the highest level warrior is. I'm just curious on warrior specifically. So, the highest we've got now are rogues, warlock, only 3 people in the 40s. 9 people in the 30s. Druid, hunter, priest, shaman, hunter, priest, mage, priest, druid. Druids, hunter, shamans, and priests, basically, are in the 30s. In the 20s, we gotta start seeing some warriors here. We do. Okay. Hordy Toad HC. Level 27 warrior. That's the highest warrior in here. So that's the level I've got to get to and pass to be the highest level warrior on here.
This had better be good. What would you
I don't know any
ask
flight
of
path locations connected to this one. Well, that's a shame. It almost feels like a wasted trip, but like kind of in a way, because usually I like to come here to Undercity, to the Weapons Master, once I have enough money to learn everything he has to teach. And I only have enough money to learn one thing that he has to teach, which is the 200 swords. And then we gotta level up the swords. Let's not go fight Fizzle right off the bat when we've got only 1 skill in swords out of 50. Hey, here's a guild mate. Olaf Warrior, level 8. Gonna do a little wave at him. Yeah, he waved back. For the horde. Oh, he zug-zugged me. That's awesome. People here, like,
what
I don't even know them. They're so friendly though. Crossbows, daggers. I wish I could learn crossbows and like, or I wish I could learn like all the stuff. That's okay. We needed to learn this. I just traded out this really nice looking 2-handed axe for a wooden sword that swings really slow. That concerns me a little bit. I'm not allowed to use the auction house. Not going there. If I open up an auction house page, it's out of complete habit. But I better stop myself before I buy anything. There's no point to even look at it though, that's the thing. Like, so I might go and look at it to like see like, well, what are the, like, if I could buy something, what are the prices on this server? Like, no, it's better to not even tempt yourself at all, like, because then you just know in the back of your mind, you're like, I could have that. When the answer really is, no, you can't have that. I can't have anything anyway, regardless, because I'm new to the server, for one, so I don't have any money banked up. So my Titan panel says I've got 6 silver, 55 copper on the entire server. This character has 3 silver, 10 copper. I've got almost half of my total money on this character. That means somewhere out there, I've got like a level 5 warrior practice HC. I was starting under that moniker. I was gonna be practice HC gaming. My brother told me it was lame. He talked me out of it. And I've always gone by a different moniker than Doldreth even. And I'm not saying it was taken already, because it wasn't, but I did a foolish thing in my life, and I had my role-playing name, and I named my oldest son after my role-playing name. I didn't think there was going to be any negative consequences to it. But my wife vetoed it. She's like, you can't use his name. It's your name. Now I'm like, but it was my name before it was his name, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. The Zeppelin was there. I probably missed it because of the DC. We'll see. Oh my goodness. I ran up here, like as I was DCing, when I DC'd, or whatever. Like, you know how when you DC in WoW, but you're still like in the game, like nothing's working, but you're still in the game for like a few seconds? I ran up here, the Zeppelin was here, and I even got onto it. I stood on it. By then I knew I was DC. I looked over, I saw my stream buffering. I looked over at my router and saw that it was out. So that was there was another example of my Flickr DC. That time it gave me, well, what was it? We're at 3 hours and 39 minutes of playtime now. What was it, 11:30, 11:45-ish when I started, and I DC'd like really soon. So it gave me an hour that time, a little over an hour before it decided to do that. I feel like I'm just an unhealthy person. Like, you think it's natural to just cough and sneeze and hiccup and burp and all this kind of stuff, but I've noticed I constantly, out of those four things, I'm constantly doing something. That sounds so gross, but something is wrong with my, like, I have like acid reflux disease, and I got something in the esophagus at all times, whether it's stomach bile or just gas up top or whatever. Like, I don't. I'm so tired, but I slept. I don't. What do you do? What do you do to get energized in life? I'm drinking caffeine. I'm waiting for whole Zeppelin, even though I made it in time. There was a Zeppelin there. I missed it due to DC. Like, that's a shame. It's not. It's not as big of a deal as dying to a DC. But DCs just suck. I'm getting sick of them. I'm getting sick of them. For real. Soggy boy. I saw him yesterday. I don't know who he is other than I saw him yesterday. It's exciting when I see people that I saw yesterday. Yeah, he's level 10. I'm level 10. Okay. I'm not too far behind those people that I was seeing play yesterday. Cargo's died at level 9. He's level 7 already? Wow. I kind of want it to show my name above my head so I can just so I can see the guild tag. I don't know how many people that would bother. I don't know how many people it bothers to not have it, you know? I'm gonna run with it. I'm gonna have it on for now. I don't know what people's preference are, and it doesn't matter. Hardness left the... He was level 44 rogue. Oh my goodness. Level 44 rogue left the guild, which means that when you leave this guild, it means you died. Ouch. He was level 44. I feel anxiety for him. I feel pain for him. Oh, goodness. The level 44 rogue that was just online, just left the guild just now, just died. The highest level in the guild now has gone, the highest level has gone down 2 levels, down to 42. It's another rogue, he's not online right now. I'm terrible HC is now the highest level. Oh my goodness. No skill core. I wish people would say how they died and then quit the guild, lol. Yeah, I agree with that. I didn't think about that before, but I think on my characters I will do that. I'll be in spirit form, I'll be at the thing, and I will explain how I died. Then I'll log out and leave the guild. Someone's like, I always complain for a few minutes about how I died before deleting. I completely understand that. I get that. I get that. I complain about how I died and then I kept playing. I was on a warrior when you drowned to death on your lock and I called you Soggy Boy instead of Crispy Boy. Somebody else drowned on somebody and deleted. See, here's the thing. If I legitimately drown, I will delete. DCing when you're at full breath and coming back to being dead, that's not drowning. That's not legitimately drowning. I didn't know what I was doing. I came back to Orgrimmar. Not really sure. I was in Undercity. Okay, so I've already scuffed a few things. I've already scuffed a few things. I was in Undercity, which means I should have grabbed the RFC quest while I was there. Already failed at that. I'm already back here now. I don't know what I'm doing, where I'm going. I'm getting caught up with chat. Not my stream chat. Nobody's watching, but I'm getting caught up with my guild chat. People were dying. Like the level 44 died, and I lost it. we need to find herbs, man. We need to toggle that on. Move this out of the way so we can actually see what's going on. Plus, we did pick up alchemy. I still didn't make anything with it. I'm scuffing this so bad. Got our first aid. I haven't picked up anything, any herbs or anything. Excuse me. We need to get the hidden enemies stuff as well. Oh my goodness. I got so much to do. And I went about it the wrong way. Like, I think it's fine that I went to learn the two-handed swords, but I should have grabbed the RFC quest from Varamathras. What am I thinking? I'm so mad at myself for like just failing so hard at all of this. I could go start Barons now. I've got a lot left to do in Durotar, let's be honest. I mean, we're probably going to get to level 12 in Durotar before we even start Crossroads. And that's fine. That'll make Crossroads entry a little easier. I'm not going to grind out in Durotar till 12, but I'm going to do quests. But I just have a suspicion I might get to 12. I'm almost 11. And I've still got... There's two Harpy quest. Whoa. Hello, Questy on the Barrens. The Baron zone is just littered with smallpox right now.
Speak, friend. Welcome to Orc. Have you come to serve the Lord?
Okay, hidden enemies. It's like a 5-part quest chain before you even get the dungeon thing. Does he want me to get... He wants me to get the lieutenant's insignia from the cave. Okay. And we're going to pair that with another quest outside. I think it's a little crazy to try to do that though, right at level 10. We're better off starting with the harpies. Let's untrack all of this Baron stuff until we're actually going to be doing it. So we're gonna do the Path of Defense. We're gonna do Dark Storms, Fizzle's Claw, and I'm already a little bit worried about that one. Hidden enemies, I'm not focusing yet. I have a plan, and the plan involves Durotar. So there's plenty of stuff, plenty of things left to do, plenty of stuff. Like I get my words twisted around a lot. Come on, Dr. Pepper, please wake me up. Please wake me up. I was up late, like 1 or 2 in the morning, but I overslept too. Like I slept in until after 11 a.m. Need for a cure? I don't know if I like that one. I don't know if I like that one. If I'm gonna skip any of this, I'm gonna skip Lost But Not Forgotten, Need for a Cure, Winds in the Desert. Need for a Cure is level 9. I usually always skip it. I'm thinking about picking it up. I'm thinking about picking it up. Oh. These level 10 scorpions slap, and I normally would be in a position to kill it, but my swords are not leveled up. And he poisons and stuff, so I'm at 64% life and haven't even hit it yet. So, okay. For sure I'm skipping Need for a Cure, at least for now. And I can't even really be doing harpies and stuff. I can do the lower level harpy one first. That's gonna be the harpies are the easiest out of all of this stuff. The warrior quest, the Fizzle's Claw. The harpies are the easiest. You start by gathering up some sacks of grain or something. Soggy boy took 1 hour and 55 minutes from 1 to 10. That's really good. That's fast. I'm level 10 and I'm at
Yo,
3 hours 54 minutes. My only defense is I'm being careful. Okay, 2 levels lower mobs. I should be able to grind on them even with low skill in my swords. It's 2 levels lower. I'm not gonna be hitting for a while. That's the scary part always when you're trying to level up a new. I try to give myself every advantage here. Keep the dot on him at least. So my sword skill was at nothing. It's already up to 15. And it can go to 50, I think. It can go to 50. So really, it's only going to take a couple of mobs, you know, to get to that point. But you gotta be careful. You gotta fight mobs at least 2 levels lower than you. You don't have to, but you should. When you're first leveling something up. It's starting to hit already. I'm at 20 skill out of 50. Like, I still have 30 skill points to go. But if we can get it to where it's starting to hit things, then the sword itself was a big upgrade. And it should be slapping really soon. Skill out of 50. It's cleaving down these level 8s. That's fine with me. Still not confident to take on something my own level until I'm at least like 35 or 40 skill out of 50. It's at 33 now. It's coming along. I think I picked up the quest to get the sacks of supplies. Yeah, I did. I don't want to pull too many here though. And these are the easy harpies. These are the really easy harpies. You go through the cave. I think they jump up in levels and they're clustered and they start casting nukes on you. I think they get a little challenging at that point in time. Level 7, it's green to me. Playing a warrior on hardcore mode, I better get used to that, used to fighting Does that count for band-aids too? The Blood Fury debuff? Healing effects reduced by 50%. Does that cut my bandage healing in half? I mean, the bandage I just used was good enough to... I didn't buy the sword on the auction house. I found this sword. It only requires level 5 to use, but it's a good sword. It's good. I mean, it's good for right now. I know I'm fighting lower level stuff, so it's like hard to really gauge that, but no, trust me, it's a good sword. Macro defensive stance and rage instead of stance swap and just stance manually. Yeah, I'll be setting up some macros at some point for some different things. Haven't felt the need to quite yet, but I will eventually. I know Cargos himself is like a speed leveler. He's already up to level 8 on his new guy. He's 1 level behind when he died already, and that's only 2 levels behind where I'm at. That he's making really good time. I'm not even watching his stream right now, but I know he's making really good time. See, did I grab Herbalism too late? I'm already level 10. I can't even grab Mage Royal. Like, I haven't grabbed a single herb yet, period. I'll need to keep an eye out for those, though. I'm not used to doing herb alch. I'd like to utilize it. I'd like to use it for this challenge. But I'm not used to using it. I guess that's all it is.
What's up? Keep it real.
They want people to go for Wailing Caverns. I'm not ready for that. Yeah, they're 22, 23. Yeah. I'm not ready for that. Sorry. We'll go to RFC when we're like level 15 or 16. Maybe 16 to be safe. You gotta be safe before you can be sorry. No, just kidding. Rather than being sorry. level 11. My sword skill is just about caught up. As much as I want to do dungeons, I probably, with my internet being glitchy, I probably shouldn't do that. Probably shouldn't put that, because I would be the tank. I would tank the dungeon. Don't want to do that to a group though, you know. If I keep DCing at the rate I've been DCing, I'm probably good for another 20 minutes before the next one happens. I want more bandages. Okay, good. These harpies are perfect. They're giving me the cloth I need. The crescent staff from Wailing Caverns. That thing is so good. I'm not sure who joined the stream, but welcome to the stream. Ah, rip. Rip. I've pulled one from ranged. Come on. No, I am kind of scared at this point. Okay, this place is scary a little bit. I pulled one, a body pulled one from like up in these cliffs. Guessing you can't see my chats. No, I don't see any chats. Let me refresh my page, I guess. I had DC'd it. I didn't see any of your chats at all until I refreshed my page. Because I have already DC'd like twice today. My internet, dude. It's good internet, but it's not good. It's not good when it DCs me that much. 115, not used to using what? I don't even know what I was talking about. 115 was 10 minutes ago. And because I wasn't watching this guy, he ran away over and... oh no. And I didn't kill him, which means I'm getting double slapped by nukes. Oh no. Oh no. Healing potion. I can't be distracted by stream in this area. Come on! No! No! 4% life? I can't look at the stream right now until I get out of this harpy area. Then I'll look at it. That is too close. I like glanced over at chat and the one was running away. I could have like stopped him, hamstringed him, killed him before, but I was looking at chat before he pulled that second one, which I wasn't ready for at all. That was scary. Let me... I can see the chat messages now. Now I have to catch up and read them, but oh my goodness, I'm scared in this harpy area. Let's see what you said. 16 would be safest. Oh, I must have been talking about doing the RFC and stuff like that. Yeah, 16 for RFC, and like, even though you can do WC at like 18, like I should do like... I was at 4% after using a potion. Oh. The closest call I've had right there. So so I guess I need to, what I need to do is refresh my page after every time I DC, just for chat purposes. Like nobody was watching. Nobody was there. Then I just noticed, eventually I just noticed it said there was 2 concurrent viewers. It always says there's 1, and I think it's counting me as 1, like at all times, for whatever reason. Just because I have it like open. So I can see my chats and different things. But I'm scared. I'm level 11 and I'm scared in this harpy area. What is wrong with that? Yeah, I'm kind of in the open of the harpy area now, so I feel a little safer. And I can definitely take these guys down one at a time. So when I've DC'd, I've looked over at my modem and my router, and one of the white lights on my router goes red. So I think it's my router that's causing those DCs. I don't know. Like I don't know if it's the I.S.P or if the I.S.P is what's causing the router to not work. I bought a Netgear router. So the cable hooks up into the modem, and then I've got an Ethernet cord or whatever hooking the modem to the router, and then the router to my computer. So I don't know. I don't know what I need to do to fix it. Yeah, that's the thing. There might be like I wish I could look at my viewer, like it says concurrent viewers too, but I'm so new to this. I wish I could like look at my like who's viewing, like, and see names and stuff. There has to be a way. Like, it doesn't make sense for there not to be a way. Because like, what if somebody was causing grief in the chat and I needed to ban them? I'd have to go to like... I don't know. I don't even know what I would have to do to like ban somebody out, or... And I know that there's a way to block people or whatever, like if they're abusing it, but you'd have to see who they are, and you'd have to... Like, I can, like, if you're actually typing in chat, I can see who you are. It shows a little picture of you, and it says Corey D. But other than that, I need one more Storm Witch. Those are the scary ones because they nuke from range, they body pull from forever. Like, all 3 of those want to come at the same time. I almost died in this area. I don't want to get that close. I don't want to get 4%. Like, I don't want it to be hit for hit away from dying. I want to be More careful than that, if possible, but... Yeah, if someone lurks and doesn't chat. Yeah, exactly. I don't know if that's kind of concerning that you can't see who's watching you. You should open up my video from last night and go to like 38 minutes into it or so. You should like I need a second opinion on my death. You need to give me a second opinion. Like watch my death and tell me if it was scuffed or if I gotta keep playing my character. Cause I replayed it, I watched it back. I had a drowning death due to DC. I jumped in the water, I had full breath, full health, DC'd, loaded back in 2 minutes later, and I was at the graveyard. And I decided that was completely out of my control, and I decided to keep playing my character. I did not delete. But I kind of want a second opinion. So you should check that out. Because it was real bullcrap. The delay, haha, I typed 3 other messages since then. Well, the most recent one I see is the 1:30 p.m. I've typed 3 other messages since then. That's the most recent thing I see right now. So, yeah, if you typed 3 more. Oh wait, you did type some more stuff that I haven't read. Doesn't seem to be a way see who's watching. Yeah, I read that part. And then you said, so the top right 3 button menu, if you click that, just like how you got popped, there's a participants button you can see. There is, huh? There is. Okay. Okay. So, okay, thank you. Yes, I'm so new to this, I don't know how to run the software completely yet. Fizzle dead. I need to go kill Fizzle. I need to do yeah, I'm gonna go get my defensive stance. And while I'm in there, I'll try to do Fizzle as well. I'm level 11. I went to Undercity to train swords because I got this training sword of the monkey. So I think I'm powerful enough to take him on. That's only for those who have talked in chat. Yeah. There's a thing. I would only be worried about banning people who have talked in chat and who say something inappropriate or, you know, whatever the reasons are. Who trains bow? I need to be able to. Oh, does Orgrimmar train bows? Or is it Thunder Bluff? Thunder Bluff is definitely guns. Undercity's crossbows. I think Orgrimmar trains bows. I think I'm picking the bow because I need something to range pull with on a warrior.
Have a good one.
And I'm thinking the bow is gonna be it. I think I just need to take 10 silver over into Orgrimmar and learn it and get some ammo and stuff. Here, I'll do that right now since I'm talking to you about stream stuff anyway. And I'm not speedrunning this guy, so whatever. Yeah, we'll go learn bows right now and we'll start using it right now. People come and join and don't chat. There doesn't seem to be a way to see everyone who's watching the stream, just those who've chatted. Yeah, exactly. So you don't know who's lurking, which is kind of sad, but if somebody like speaks up and does something bad in chat, then, well, then I could probably ban them. The most worrying thing is your DC rate is messing up the chat. Because it'd be sad if someone else joined and was trying to chat and you couldn't see. I know. Well, I just have to tell myself if I DC, I need to just refresh the page every time regardless. I DC'd, like, I've been streaming since like 11:30 this morning. Or 11, no, not 11:30. That's when I got out of bed, but like 11:45 or so. And since then I've DC'd twice, but I was in safe enough places in the game that I didn't die. So I logged back in, I was still alive and everything. And missing chat is not my biggest worry, it's just the DCs in general. Like dying to a DC. Normally I save light feathers because I'm like giving them to my alts and stuff.
Goodbye.
I'm not gonna do that for this time around. I'm going over to learn bows. That's why I'm coming back in here. We got ourselves a bow. Anyway. I'll have to pick up a stack of ammo. I'm not gonna use a quiver like a hunter, and I'm not gonna like stock up on that much ammo, but at least a stack of 200. Maybe 2 stacks. 2 stacks probably. Have 400 ammo, like just use it to pull with. And sometimes, depending on the pull. It's really important to have that as an option to pull with, like on hardcore. I unplugged it all and reconnected it, not since it's been having these problems, but I unplugged it and reconnected it all one time. And that's because that's when I had to move bedrooms. Like I had to move rooms like where I was at. And so everything got unplugged and replugged. But I'm kind of wondering if maybe I should do that again. I don't know why I'm going up to the warrior trainer and stuff. Might as well check. I don't remember if I trained at level 10. I'm pretty sure I did, but it doesn't hurt to double check.
Strength and honor. For the Horde.
Yeah. But I don't know what it is. Like I don't think it's just my one Ethernet cord that's going from my router to my desktop. Because when it flickers out, we lose our Wi-Fi and everything. Like, cause like at the same time that I drop, if my wife is on the PlayStation 4 watching Netflix, it drops her too. And then it comes right back up. It comes right back up real quick. It doesn't stay down long. It's not even down for 5 minutes. They're down. It's down for 1 minute to 2 minutes tops. I will want to know stabs eventually, but we gotta
Stay away from them.
save our money for stuff. So we learned bows now. That's great. Need to pick up some ammo. How do I shoot the bow? Like, is there a somewhere in the skills page in general, like you would think there would be like a shoot bow button, which there is. Okay, good. I don't know where to. What button am I gonna shoot my bow with? Usually I shoot my bow with like R or Q or something, but I've got my auto attack still. I've gotta be able to toggle on and off. Slaying the beast, level 16 plus. You think replugging stuff in like could help it, even if it's also even if it also includes like the Wi-Fi being a problem? Because like I said, when it pops down, it goes down like that drops the Wi-Fi and it drops this. But my internet lights on the modem are usually still on during that time. It's like the Netgear router that I see like where they're like flickering white that shows activity, like those go red for a minute, and then they go back to white. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying like you think. I'm just wondering you think that could fix it. Next time I DC, after I end this stream, I'll fix it when I end this stream.
Raw.
All right. Let's get 2 stacks of arrows, and in addition to here, I'm not going to use copper ore because I'm going to be an alchemist. I need to get a little bit more cash. Yep, 10 silver. That's going to get me 2 small brown pouches.
Strength.
And I'm going to go completely broke off of that, but it is what it is. It is what it is. We've got to put the ammo in the paper doll. Drag all the loot down and around. What is the chunk of board? Oh, that's for when I pick up cooking, which I still haven't done yet, but I want to gather up like 50 of those boar meats, and I've got like 10. So I may just be farming on the boars, if I'm being honest, because I want to get enough for my cooking to get up to par. I don't want to fall behind on that too much. However, I do need to get my defensive stance, and I need to kill Fizzle, and I think we are at the point now in game to be able to do that. Path of Defense and Dark Storms are in the same area. Let's see. Yeah. Like what would my I.S.P be able to do about it though? I mean, like, you're right. I should call them though and just tell them what's going on. See if there is anything they could do. See, it's almost 2 o'clock, so I'm actually due for another DC here in the next 5 minutes or so. At the rate it's been going, I haven't been DC'd in about an hour and 10 minutes right now. So I'm due for another one. It's coming up. It wants to wait till I get to the fizzle pull, and then it wants to DC me. It's just biding its time until I start pulling these mobs. But I'm about due for one, for sure. I gotta test out this bow real quick. I don't even care if I hit with it or not. I don't know where I like it. I don't know where I like my auto shot at. On a warrior. I know where I put it on my hunter, but it's different because I'm using it a lot on my hunter, toggling it on and off and letting it sit there and be my mode of attack. Yeah, it's just crazy because like I'm gonna do an internet speed test right now. Like when it's on, like it's good. I'm doing a speed test right now. Aren't you supposed to turn off all your apps and everything like before you run your speed test? I don't know. I don't know what the technical rules are, but it doesn't matter. Like I'm getting 230 Mbps. It ended at 232. Then upload, I'm supposed to be getting 20, but that's down a little bit. I don't care if it's down a little bit, whatever. It's down at 18. That's a lot better than, yeah, it's at 17 right now. 17.92, it's 818, 18, so. When it's on, it's fine. It's not even like laggy, my frame rates aren't like I'm not laggy when I'm on. It's just always when it goes down, it's just a hard DC. It's just instantly, instant DC. It's not like anything, it's not like laggy or anything like that, you know what I mean? It's just, oh, he's gonna pop me with his lightning breath? I can't afford to get more than one of these at a time if I'm getting nuked. They can refresh your connection on their end. It's going down between the time they send the signal and you see it. Just turn all your stuff off. Yeah, I'm streaming. I got everything open right now and I did the speed tests. And so like, and I think they're probably they might even be using the TV out in the living room on the Wi-Fi and everything like that too. And our phones are connected to the Wi-Fi. I'm not running anything on my phone right now, like any apps, but it's connected anyway. My wife uses her phone all the time. So yeah, so the net is amazing. Except for the one little hiccup where it just DCs randomly for a second. If I wasn't doing a hardcore challenge, like I could literally live with it. I could live with that, like, oh, you DC once every few hours, like a hard DC, but it's back up in a minute. If I wasn't doing this hardcore challenge, I could live with that. It'd still be annoying when it happened, but I could live with it. Man, this lizard beast is This place is not a joke. I can't be messing around here. I'm doing these one at a time, but they hit me hard. But yeah, Matt, thanks for popping into my stream and checking it out again. So I looked and it said I had 2 subscribers. You said you were gonna subscribe. I don't know who the other one is. That's the other thing, like I don't know how to go and see a list. Like just like you were saying, like you can't see who's like viewing. Like I don't know how to see who has subscribed. I wish there was a way to view that. I'm guessing it was you and maybe Dad subscribed too. Like I'm guessing maybe it was Dad. That's my guess. But I don't know. Because he didn't tell me, and I don't have a way to see. I don't know of a way to see the subscribers. Yeah, I don't want to be DCing. Yeah, it's kind of like as a general rule, like period. The only time it's acceptable for me is like those times when like the company goes out, you know, and then they're out for a few hours, but they're out for everybody. In that case, like because of whatever, and they're like working on it. And even though those times make me mad, just like they make everyone mad, those are the only times of DCing that's like for me is like understandable. It's like, okay, I get it. Like you're out, but you're out for everybody. You're not just randomly dropping me off every few hours, every day. Everyone was, yeah, exactly. Because I know it happens, and you go down, and you go offline sometimes, and I know that that's a thing, but every few hours of every day seems a little ridiculous to me. Just for a minute at a time, like, just... Hey, we just want to kill your hardcore character real quick. Here you go. That doesn't seem right. And I'm just about due for another DC. Like I feel it in my bones. Like I'm here in a dangerous spot. And it's gonna happen. That pushes me to the edge of actually I'm gonna call my I.S.P right now. Like real soon. I bet I'm dead. I bet I'm dead. I charged a lizard, I DC'd again. I was full health. I'm gonna continue. If I'm dead, I'm gonna continue. That's bullcrap. I'm actually alive. It DC'd me before I charged. This same lizard, like I just killed this stuff. This same lizard, I charged it, and I DC'd. It was like, you're out of range and stuff. Or it was like, I knew I DC'd because I was in range, and the charge, like it didn't actually charge me. And this button was like glowing. And it was... But that does it. Like that's too scary. I'm in a place where I can die. I'm almost a Fizzle's Claw. Like this is... Okay. Since it came back up, like I should be good for another hour. I'm not gonna use that whole hour. I'm gonna call my I.S.P soon. But I gotta get Fizzle's Claw here. They cleared out the area for me, so that makes it like nice and easier. Which means, which means I can pull Fizzle and like try him real quick. Come on. Come on, Fizzle. Here's the thing. He nukes hard. He's got his little... No, I reset him? No, no, no. No, here, okay. Fizzle's hard because, first of all, you can get ads. Second of all, I will get an ad. I'll get that one if I charge in. I feel like charging in on him, burning him down and running away. And I'll have to use my Minitia Skull and everything. Let's try it. Oh my gosh, I did pull everything. I'm gonna pop a potion. We're not doing him. We're not doing him. No. Nope. Not until later. I might come back for him later. I don't know. There's no point. I'm not doing him. My internet's so bad right now too that... Here, I'm gonna refresh my page again. I did refresh my YouTube, but I'm refreshing it again just in case Corey said something, because I haven't seen him say anything. I just tried pulling Fizzle like twice. It's going very, very poorly in terms of survivability, so I'm gonna run out of here. So I actually reconnected, bro, and I was alive. So it had DC'd me right before I charged that other one, so I didn't actually pull him. Like, thank goodness. But I'm gonna be calling my I.S.P. I'm getting out of this dangerous area before I log out. Like, I want to just log out and do it right now, but I don't want to log in and be in the middle of all these bad guys. I've got like 3 or 4 mobs on my way out, and I need 1 more Singe scale for my warrior quest. I'm just gonna skip Dark Storms. I can't solo Fizzle. Even with this good sword. I can slap him hard, but the fact that he nukes me, his imp nukes me, and it always pulls an extra warlock with another Voidwalker pet, that's 4 mobs, and 3 out of the 4 are nukers. It's not happening unless I can literally get him by himself and only him. And his imp. Like, if I could charge in on the imp, knock it down, and then just fight him in a one-on-one, and he's level 12. I think with the healing potion and my faintly glowing skull and everything, I think I could pull it off, but he's too close. I pulled him with the bow and I pulled back and then he reset. Like, he wouldn't come out after me. I charged in on him and I slapped him down to half life, but I got half life immediately after they all nuked me once, and it was there was an ad as well. There was a warlock with the pet. I didn't let them kill me. I ran and I even used a potion on my way out, and I was like, this is not good. Chainmail leggings 101, spirit and stamina, those are good. Now I can go kill Fizzle. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna kill him. Not going to go fight him right now. I'll probably do Lost But Not Forgotten, but I'm probably going to camp out when I pick up the quest, because that's a safe spot. Like, where you pick up this quest is a safe area. And I gotta end this stream. I gotta call my I.S.P. and I gotta tell him what's been going on with the DCs, and I've got to get that fixed. Maybe they just reset. Maybe they just reset it, you know. And then I log back in and I'm playing, and I get the same problem. Maybe I just get the same problem again, but I gotta at least try. Okay, that's. This too scary. I want to continue this character. I want to get him to 60. I don't want to... Or if I die, I want it to be legit and fair. One of those two. Is your Hearth... No, my Hearth is up, but I don't want a Hearth. I have to run all the way back out here. Just get your defensive stance. He's hard to solo. He's usually hard. Get your defensive stance. Yeah, I'm gonna get my defensive stance. Okay, thanks, bro, for your help. I'm gonna end the stream here. I'm gonna call customer support. I'll try to stream again after I get all that sorted out. I don't know how long that's gonna take me. Because, you know, with being on the phone and all that kind of stuff, who knows? I imagine it's going to take me at least 20 minutes. But thanks. I'll restream when I get a chance to here.